What's up guys, Kevin here, Pilot 509. In this video I wanted to show you guys how the Mooney turns out. I did some minor work in the interior. I did a refurbishing. I wanted to show you guys how it turns out and how much it costs me to do this low work in the Mooney, the carpet, the seats and all this good stuff. So this is a 1968 Mooney M20G. So let's get to it. Let me show you guys the interior of the plane. First off, this is how the panel looked at first when I got the plane. It was a plain, simple avionics. I ended up removing the brown panel cover and installed some carbon fiber panels. The main reason I did that was more with the old brown cover, I could not see my tachometer. So with this new one, I'm able to see the tachometer even better. And this is how it looks now. My EMP removed some old instruments that were not working. So I went to a graphic shop and I had them engrave my tail number and the Mooney logo where those instruments were. So I think it looks nice. It turns out to be great. So let's go on the seats now. So the seats were original, as you guys seen in my previous videos. They were old. I believe they were from 1968. Just original seats. The plastic panels themselves were also some of them were broken, some of them had big cracks. The main door was dirty and ugly. I really debated what I needed to do with it. So overall, this is how it was. I ended up removing all of them off, remove the insulations, the old insulations, because of course the Mooney is very loud. So I removed them all, other insulations, in order to place some new soundproofing insulation in the plane. So after ripping them all off, that's how it was, bare bones. So I did some soundproofing and put them all around inside the plane. It was a little bit of love. I also ordered carpets and I put insulation as well under the carpets to help with the sound of the Mooney. Mooney is known to have a very loud engine. Now it's so much quiet now when you fly this plane. It's much more comfortable. So now the interior plastics, some of them had cracks and some of them were broken in two. I fixed them with plastic weld, and once they were dry, I sent them down and spray painted them, and they turned out to be really good. Once I spray them, especially that main door I was telling you about that I really didn't know what to do with it, turned out to be just perfect, just great, and I'm so pleased with how they turned out. And after it was all said and done, this is how it looks now, guys. So this is the final product refurbishment that I did. As you guys can see, I went with kind of a beige color for the seats, and the headrest, it's more of a lighter beige, kind of ivory. I don't know, I wanted to kind of do a little something different. I didn't want just one color, so I don't know, you guys will tell me if it turns out okay. Of course the plane did not come with headrests, but that is something you can do. You can add headrests to them, so that's what I did, and had them, you know, upholstered just a different color. I ordered the parts online and had a local upholstery guy, you know, do the seats for me, and I think it turns out okay. You guys will tell me what you guys think about them. This is how it is right there. The side panel, I added a little pocket where I can put my checklist, and that's what you're looking at here. It's a little side pocket. And the panels, the plastic panels, I went and spray painted them to match the interior of the plane, and I think it turns out to be just perfect, just great. And again, it wasn't a budget. I really didn't want to spend too much money, because don't forget the plane is in 1968. It's over 50 years old, so I didn't want to put too much money, and of course I was way under budget with all these little improvements, and you know, just to make the interior look a little bit decent. So let me show you guys the back seats. There it is. This is the back seat, and of course I did not put any headrests. I could have, but I chose not to. I don't think there was any reason, because the back seats are already, you know, kind of low. So it turns out to be nice. As well. The back seats and all the panel, as you can see right here, they're all nice and pretty. Spray painted them. I kept the ashtray just like it is. I wanted to keep the original style of the plane, and of course these are considered antique planes, so I wanted to keep them, you know, just like it was. So I kept the tray. I just spray painted them on the metal color that they were, and also you can see up there on the overhead, you can see that I did the overheads of the inside the plane as well, and the overhead plastic, spray painted them just like the rest of them. I went with a darker color with the fabric on that overhead, which is kind of a light brownish color. It turns out to be okay. So let's go to the back, the baggage compartment. The baggage compartment back there, as you can see, everything also is spray painted right there. Okay, and I put the same carpet. Yeah, so the plastics, these plastics, I was really debating whether to change them or buy new ones. I mean, spray painting them or buy new ones, and I ended up just spraying them, because, and again, I couldn't justify the cost to buy 150 piece of plastic and $150 the cost of one of them. And I when I counted them, I had about 8 of them. So I was like, that doesn't make any sense. Just because they had a little crack, I didn't feel like it was necessary to just buy brand new ones. So I ended up just spraying them, and it turned okay. I still have some cracks here and there, just like on this side. On this side right here, I have some little crack. But 50 years old, 50 plus years old plane, to me that makes sense to buy new plastics just for just couple and few cracks here and there. And sitting from the back, right here, you can see I have enough leg room. I had them put 2 pockets, you know, just so that I can have more storage. In the back of the front seats and also the back seats, they also have 2 back pockets for storage. You can see right here in the front I have another low pocket on the right side, and this is the front door. Man, I tell you, the main door, the panel on the door, I'm very proud of how it turns out. This door was so dirty and so ugly. Actually, that was the only panel that I really considered changing, replacing completely. But I ended up keeping it, spray painting it, and fix it with some plastic weld, and it turned out just nice. Just nice. Just below low paint spray and plastic weld, fixing some of the cracks that it had, and it turned out nice. Just nice. So overall, guys, this is inside of the plane, refurbishing it on a budget. Now I know the question is how much it costs to do this low project. The seats and the fabric cost me $1,100, and the paint, the spray paint, the cans, and some screws that I bought, and the carpet also, and the fabric for the overheads, that's an additional $400 total. So overall, I would say $1,500. That's what it costs to do this low interior refurbishing of this Mooney 1968 Mooney M20G. So leave me a comment. Let me know what you think, how it turned out, if it's nice, if it's okay on a budget. Usually those costs around 10,000 plus, but I did it myself with the help of my A&P, and it was under 1,500. So let me know, guys, what you think and how it turns out.